Hey guys, how's it going? It's Andy from Magoo Investing. Today I'm going to be talking about Tesla and why I took a trade on it yesterday on Monday and kind of give the reasons why I think it's an attractive swing trade for the next couple weeks or for a couple months. Of course, this is just my opinion, so before you do anything else, you should do your own research before taking a trade and don't blindly just follow me into there. Alright, so I'm going to be talking about two reasons why I think this is an attractive trade, and the first reason is that it's on sale. And so for the past couple months. May was a really bad month. June bounced back, and as a result, the major indexes of the S&P and the Dow Jones are all at all-time highs. And so since most stocks just kind of follow the market blindly, pretty much everything is at an all-time high. Whereas when I step to the side and put Tesla up, you can see that things have not been super great for it this year. Since starting around January, it's been steadily declining and recently bottomed out in the 170s. So it's a lot cheaper than it was in the past, and compared to any other option pretty much that you'll find on the market, it's probably the best deal. So looking at the price that it's at right now, which is around $230, and comparing it to its all-time high of $375, this gives a lot of room for you to be making profit. It's a little bit more than 40%, which is a crazy trade to be having. But realistically, I don't think it's going to be making it that far, and if it does make it that far, it's going to be in a longer time frame than I'm kind of looking for. In my ideal world, this would be around a 3-week to maybe 2-month trade, and I think it's going to be taking a little bit longer to get rid of those 6 months of decline. So as a result, my goal for this trade is to exit around $300, take that profit, and then not have to worry about it falling back or taking forever to get back up to that previous high. All right, and secondly, it is a break of pattern. So if you look at the charts, just by itself, doesn't look too great. It's been steadily going down for around 6 months, and it's kind of bottomed out, came up a little bit, but it's still pretty far below the previous highs, as I mentioned. But when I put in this chart with the channel drawn in it, you can see that it's been following that channel pretty well for the past 6 months, and recently it broke out of that channel to the upside, which is a bullish move. And we like bullish moves when we're trading long, so that's a good sign. Technical aspect that I'm going to be showing is called the Holy Cross, and this is one of these textbook bullish breakouts that you look for. It's when you have a faster moving indicator, like the 50-day moving average, which is what I have on there, and the 200-day, which is the gray. So the shorter time frame is the bluish one, and the 200 is the gray one. And so a Holy Cross is when the shorter time frame crosses over the longer one, and this shows that in the past 50 days, the price has been moving up faster, and so it's kind of a good sign, so it's bullish. And so that doesn't happen very often, and it recently did happen. So that's another indicator that looks pretty good for taking Tesla long. All right, and the third and final technical aspect that I've been looking at has been price action. So price action just kind of looks at previous data, so you're looking at the charts, and you're looking for areas of resistance and support. And so compared to just looking for support and resistance, you can have price levels that are both, and this 230 mark has been both of them. And so when you go back to May, it was tested, the $230 mark that is, has been tested 3 times, 2 from below and 1 from above. And so since it held through that pretty well, we'd call that a pretty good price level. And so as it came down, it came back up, it tested that a couple times, went above it, and then immediately pulled back. And that's when I first got Tesla back onto my radar, was I was watching that pull back to 230. And so when I put in the shorter time frame right now, you'll see that the lines that I've drawn, I drew those Sunday night. Since then, it's pretty much respected those that price level pretty well. So it seems like a pretty good support, and if it can bounce off of that, it should be looking like it's going to take off towards the upside. And so overall with this trade, I'm expecting to have either a $70 increase to the upside or to lose between $5 and $10 on the downside. So I'm kind of putting myself in a great spot where if it goes well, I'm going to let it ride up to 300, and if it goes south, I'm going to cut my losses pretty fast and try to find something different. Tesla is one of those stocks where if bad news comes out, it can just fall instantly. There was the earnings report that came out in early summer, so around May or early June, where the stock plummeted around 12% in one day. I don't want to be a part of that, so I'm going to put it in a stop loss because it's volatile and just kind of see where this trade goes. And so I'm going to be keeping an eye on this, and I will be giving a trade recap for how it went in the future whenever I exit. So hopefully you guys learned something. Hopefully you take a look at this chart. Let me know what you think, and I will see you guys in the next video.